All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? The Game, I've told y'all a couple times already, The Game has a new album on the way. The Game is looking for promo for this new album. The way he's going about it has rubbed some people the wrong way. Some hip-hop peers are like, it's all fair game, bro. Keep it in the music. And that's The Game's approach of name dropping. Then let him do it, right? He name dropped a few chicks that he might have had sexual affairs with. Some of these chicks are now married. I like Kim Kardashian and Sin Santana, that's Joe's girl, right? And a couple other chicks that he's name dropping in his new record, in which, again, The Game is talking about chicks that he had some affairs with. And people are looking at it though like, yo, this kind of in bad taste. You messing with people who've moved on with their lives, had started families. Like, what's your point of doing this right now? The Game said this is hip hop. This, you know what I mean? Like, shit, what's the big deal? He said that on his Instagram the other day. So The Game then left the chicks alone, and now he's taking his issue socially with a rapper, one of his peers, right? Travis Scott. Salute to Travis Scott, Houston's own. Now, Travis Scott, in my opinion, top 5 biggest rap brands in the game right now. I didn't say top 5 rapper, top 5. I'm just saying I think he's got a top 5 brand right now. His Sicko Mode record, probably the #1 record of 2018, biggest joint. His album, Astro World, crazy successful. The tour, crazy successful. It doesn't hurt that his baby mama is Kylie Jenner. Her brain's through the roof right now. I'm telling y'all, Travis Scott's brand is top 5. He's got a lot of stamps, a lot of athletes rock with him. This dude brand is through the roof, man. He's surpassing a lot of people. Like, Travis Scott is in that upper echelon. When you talk about most popular rappers, you got Drake. Then right after Drake, I might say there's a group of like 3 or 4 guys. Meek, Kendrick, maybe Cole. Maybe Cole. And Travis Scott's in that mix of current rappers, not naming like the legends like Jay and all that. But after Drake, there's an argument that can be made that Travis Scott is the most popular rapper in the game right now, if you consider him a rapper, right? The Game voiced his concern in his new record. By the way, Swiss Beats was the one who actually teased it on his Instagram. And the lyric from the record in which The Game brought up Travis Scott and his concern with him was pretty much, Travis Scott had an incredible year. My only hope is that he don't turn his back on his peers. Now, I thought this was very telling. To hear a rapper say this, it means something. We've talked about this on my platform a couple of times, how Travis Scott, the way he's branding himself, it doesn't seem like he cares much about how he's perceived within the black community. I'm just being honest. I'm not mad at it, but if you look at his fan base, if you look at the type of music he makes, Travis Scott makes festival, race-neutral music, meaning you could be any race, color, you could be with anything. Like, you could be any type of person and enjoy Travis Scott's music. A lot of people call Travis Scott progressive, but there are people within the urban community, black people specifically, let's call it what it is, who look at Travis Scott as a guy who doesn't really represent us. There was a lot of outrage. The last incident that happened with Travis Scott that's on a lot of people's mind is the decision to perform at the Super Bowl. Now, to be fair to Travis, Big Boy, one half of Outkast, made that move as well. But a lot of people look at Travis Scott and his decision to perform at the Super Bowl. I think T.I. called it selfish, and Nick Cannon called him out as well. A lot of people within the community look at Travis Scott as somebody who, that was very selfish. But in regards to Travis Scott, it's nothing we're not used to, right? Ever since he's got in the game, he uses a lot of rappers for features, for his projects. But when it all boils down to it, is he really giving back to the community? Is he really putting in work in regards to your own now? You're good, but do you really give back? And do you show love to the community that put you in a position to be able to have this diverse fan base? Like, before Travis Scott was this big pop act, he had to go and come up with just through the urban community like most other rappers. And it looks like The Game is voicing his concern that Travis Scott's about to be this phenomenon and lose himself, right? Like, we've seen a lot of artists not lose themselves as of late in the mainstream realm. Meek Mill's doing a good job of staying down to earth. Hell, Drake, the God's Plan joint he did last year, showing himself, giving back. And Drake does a lot of great things in the community. A lot of rappers. Kendrick does a lot of great stuff within the community. J. Cole does a lot of great stuff in the community. But now with Travis Scott's name entering that realm of popularity, a lot of people are starting to wonder, like, yo, you're in that realm now. We need to see that you still with us. Just call it what it is. The greater you get, the more criticism's going to come your way. And I think The Game is maybe the first rapper to point out his concern that Travis Scott going forward is going to lose what got him here and the culture that helped get him there. Do y'all think The Game is out of bounds? Y'all think I'm out of bounds? Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. The Game, in a new record that's coming out on his album, Swiss Beats teased it, he acknowledges that he's pretty concerned that Travis Scott is going to forget about his people and turn his back on his peers. He said that's his only hope, is that he doesn't do it. That's acknowledging, though, that he's concerned that it could potentially happen. What y'all think? In the comment box below. I'm out. Listen, man, my goal is to take the education that I learned in college and give it to other people. Let's not just get selfish with the knowledge that you might have attained. So my goal is to use my platform to give back, not just financially, but to instill knowledge into my people. We got a lot of talented young brothers out there. Some of them play video games, and shoot, they really good at these video games. I'm not, but I'm finna get to this bag with NBA 2K and these Madden games and all this Twitch money that's going around and YouTube money that's going around. We're going to get to it, bro, and I want to teach other people how to get to it as well. So here's what I'm doing. On my Ferro Reacts YouTube, I have another YouTube account, FERROREACTS. On that YouTube account, I'm starting this NBA 2K series. I think I'm going to start that bad boy up this Friday or Saturday. I want you to be tuned in. So if you subscribe to that YouTube, you get all that quality content first, not to mention all the sports updates I'm giving you right now. But go ahead and rock out with your boy. Y'all about to see me do some spectacular things, and I would love to have you a part of it with a simple subscribe. It goes a long way. Thank you.